Alright, fellow YouTubers, it's Caleb Craig, Deadpool Toys 12, here to bring you a review on the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Giant Man from the Ant-Man wave. Let's look at the box right quick. As you can see there's an ant on the front. On the side is a picture of an army of ants. This keeps going and going. And more ants on the side, and a beautiful barcode on the bottom. Now let's take a quick look at the back of the box. And here on the back you see it has a really nice picture of Giant Man right there. And right here it says, Giant Man from 60-foot Goliath to insect-sized hero Henry Prime has unlocked powers that will change the world. And here at the bottom, of course, it shows all the other figures from the Ultron Wave collector figure. Ant-Man, Wasp, Bulldozer, Tiger Shark, Grim Reaper, and of course the one we're doing a review on, Giant Man. Now let's look at the actual figure. And for the hardcore Build-A-Figure person, here is Ultron's beautiful leg. Now the figure. Alright, and here's the actual Giant Man figure out of the package. So as you can see, it's a very nice figure. I like the red. The red, well, it's really bright, but it's not that bad. It would have been nice if it was a little darker. Like, I saw reviews about the other Ant-Mans and ones from Toy Biz and previous ones, and the red was darker. The black looks pretty nice. I wouldn't say any complaints about it. The antennas are kind of hooked to his head because it's just out the box and they were kind of laid back. So those might look a little different. Let's take a closer look at it. And here we have the really close look at the face. The face was done where, okay, this actually came out pretty good. The actual paint they use on the face is not bleeding like onto the actual skin color. So they did good on that part. The eyes, like, I was wondering if that was his facial expression where it's like he's squinching. One eye is supposed to look mad. But, you know, they look a little, I don't know, I want to say lopsided, but it just looks like, I don't know, it looks like he got punched in one. Like, they look a little uneven. But it's not that bad. Also, if we turn it around to the side, these 3 lines on the head are very good. They're not bleeding, they're not messy. So they did an awesome job on that. I guess this little block here in the middle is to hold the antennas there. 2 dots. Like, I just like how this figure's not actually bleeding any. Nicely, very, you know, very clean, very unmessy little features on him, which is pretty cool. And here, taking a closer look at the chest and upper torso and lower torso, it's really nice. But if I grab it, it'll wiggle. And it's also, you see how you can see through the figure here. If I stick my giant hand back here, yeah, you can pretty much see through the figure on the side. I've seen that in a couple of Marvel Legends figures. And there, the black paints actually was scuffed a little bit, but I like that the main part, the lines here, they don't look that bad at all. So that came out pretty good. But now let's also talk about how it'll shiver and it'll shake if you look at it. Like, how it moves, you see how it's moving? Kind of weird. And now I done kind of put that space in there, so yeah, you're gonna be kind of figuring on it. But when you put it, it kind of shakes, which is kind of weird. You see that? I don't understand it, but it's pretty cool. I still like the figure. I like how they did the belt. It's just painted on. It's not sticking out or anything. Kind of wish it would stick out, because when it was Giant Man, he got to the point where he could actually control it, where he could get smaller, or, you know, get larger. So I would have liked it if the belt was actually sticking out and wasn't just painted, but oh well. And the legs are normal. That's the same mold for a lot of other figures. My Black Panther has the same legs, and also the feet, I feel like they're kind of small. I wish they would use a different design for the feet, because they're just really small. I would like if they brought back the ones that could bend at the end too. I thought that would be pretty cool. So as you can see, it shakes a little bit, which makes it look kind of weird. But I still like the figure. Let's look at the back. There's the back of the head. The antenna's still a little round. That looks pretty normal. Here you can see the design is okay. The little black splatter here, oh well, it's not that bad. But I like how the main lines, they don't look that bad. Just they messed up a little bit there, but it's okay. And it looks nice to have the peg hole in the middle. You can still see a little space a little bit in there on the figure, and the legs don't look that bad, though now I'm seeing that there's 2 coats of red, so the calf muscle red is not the same as the boot red, which would make sense if it was a different part of the costume, I guess. Not really a big deal to me, not that bad. But now let's get into the actual articulation of this figure. Right. Let's see how Giant Man does during the articulation test. So here we have it. Start from the bottom, then awesome ankle pivot. Look at that. Completely gone. Like it. Actually twists her at the calf. Some Marvel Legends twist here, some don't. Legs. Oh wow, look at that. Really nice. I like how they did that. How far can we stretch out? Whoa, a pretty good amount. That's a pretty good, decent amount there. I like that. This, go that far out, that far in. one Teletubby, two Teletubby. I'm already ripped. And here, these can go all the way up, down, that far back. Bends here. Look at that. That's pretty cool to me. Look at that double articulation. Love it. Double articulation. I don't know if that's really word, but I said it. Let's start saying that. Double articulation. Here. That far up. That far down. And that head. That far up. That far. Well, look at that. Look at how far down it is. Wow. And that far up. Yeah, I would say it. I like this figure. That is a lot of articulation for this figure. Love it. Pretty cool. Okay, so the main thing I like about this figure is the articulation. It does have really good articulation, and that's pretty cool. But I noticed little small things like here. I don't even know what that is. Those dark little blotches. It looks more gray than it does black, but whatever. It's easy to pose it, which I really like that. And that's pretty much it. The posing is good, but I kind of don't like it now that I look at the bottom. And I wish they would have made both of these reds like match each other. I think that would look way better. So if this red would match that red, it would help out the figure a lot. But still, the best part about this one is the articulation. It came with no extra hands. I wish the belt would actually been sticking out. They could have came up with some belt and wrapped it around. That would have made it look a little better to me. And those antennas are back from how they packaged it, but it's cool. I guess they're going to stick up later. But yeah, so YouTubers, this has been my review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Giant Man figures. This has been Caleb Craig Deadpool Toys with 2. You have a good one. Bye.
Thank you for your cooperation in watching.